Global Hunger Monitor says that famine conditions in Gaza have eased following the increased aid deliveries after the October 10 ceasefire. But doctors continue to warn that the crisis is far from over, with children still battling severe malnutrition in hospitals across the Gaza Strip. Take a look at more details.
There is no longer famine in Gaza, a global hunger monitor said on Friday, but the situation remains critical. That's after Israel, which controls all access to Gaza, allowed in more aid and food supplies following a fragile October 10th ceasefire between it and Hamas. Doctors in Nasser Hospital, southern Gaza, fear for Al-ianah Humanity, aged 4. She's critically ill with severe acute malnutrition, the most dangerous stage of hunger. The latest assessment by the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, or IPC, comes 4 months after it said nearly a quarter of Palestinians in Gaza were experiencing famine, which Israel denied. That's more than 500,000 people. Arjwan's mother Haneen says the girl still weighs no more than 11 pounds, and her growth has stagnated. Her husband had his arm amputated, so he can't work and they have no income.
Al-Arjwan started getting tired from the beginning of the war. Al-Arjwan was fine. Her weight was excellent. She used to walk. She used to move. She used to play with her brothers. All of this stopped.
The IPC report described a severe and ongoing humanitarian crisis that called for, quote, a sustained, expanded and consistent humanitarian and commercial access. It warned that the entire Gaza Strip risked falling into famine in a worst-case scenario of renewed hostilities and a halt in aid. COGAT, the Israeli military agency that coordinates aid, rejected the IPC's latest report, calling it a, quote, false depiction of the situation on the ground. Israel's foreign ministry said far more aid was going in than it reflected. 6-year-old Yasser Arafat is also critically ill. His older brother died of malnutrition and his father also suffers from it. His mother Iman says the family hasn't been able to buy eggs or other high-protein foods.
My son isn't active. My son doesn't play with other children or run around like other children do. He's short. He's not getting taller. His head is bigger than the rest of him.
The United Nations and aid groups warned on Wednesday that Israel must lift obstacles to aid entering, such as, quote, a vague, arbitrary and highly politicized registration process.